Welcome to your in-depth horoscope forecast for week commencing the 17th of February for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you're new to my channel, I'd be honoured if you'd subscribe. This week sees the Sun travel into the 12th Zodiac sign, the sign of Pisces, on Wednesday. But also on Sunday we have a fabulous new moon. A new moon which is going to be fired up by the energies of Mars. But Mars is also going to be forging a tremendous angle with Uranus this week, which is a very positive but also very fast moving energy. And the Sun's going to join in with that by the time it achieves that new moon on Sunday. So although it's a watery new moon in the sign of Pisces, also mutable, shifting around, I do think it's going to bring a lot of passion to bear. And particularly when we can listen to our instincts but act them out in a more tangible way, which comes from the energy of Mars being in the sign of Capricorn, where it is exalted. But the other really good piece of news this week is that Saturn and Pluto now start to inch apart. They've been broadly within 3 degrees for around about a year, and of course came into that big connection on the 12th of January where they were exactly conjunct. But now Saturn starts to step forwards. It will move into the sign of Aquarius on the 22nd of March. So that will, depending on your natal chart, provide some relief, or it could be that Saturn's going to move on to a critical point, like it joins up with my Sun for those 4 months that it is in Aquarius. But what I would say to you is that I feel that the intensity of the transit between Saturn and Pluto is going to start to lessen now, and that's something that we can all appreciate. Now, of course, this week also sees Mercury go into a retrograde. But Mercury has actually been in its shadow, both in the sign of Aquarius on the 2nd of February, and since the 3rd, when it moved into Pisces, right through till this week. But obviously we do need to be sure that we're being very mindful about how we control documents, communications, and there could be some kind of unreliability around a trusted appliance or even device that perhaps has been something that's always there, we're using constantly in our everyday world. Mercury being the ruling planet of Gemini, which is very much about the everyday world. Your specific forecast, Aries, suggests with Mars powering to the top of your scope, your determination to push forwards with a plan that's meant so much to you in terms of your ambitions is really going to see you on the front foot. And if you can take the initiative and be open to new ways of doing things, there's every chance you can make progress. But of course, Mercury is retrograde, and for you, in a very tender area. Just be conscious that it would be easy to feel a bit separated from other people at this time, or to feel that maybe someone's not being quite as upfront and sincere as they might be, and you could have a point. But just keep your own counsel for now. Once the Sun moves into Pisces on Wednesday, it is also a nudge to you, particularly in your sign, to give yourself permission to be a little bit more inward and introspective, work and professional aspirations aside. And if you do have some moments of just weighing things up and not interacting with others quite as much, see it as a real opportunity. I do feel that you can gain a lot from this, even if in a more professional context you still want to be powering ahead and making your points. And with Saturn moving forwards from Pluto this week, if you have been sort of experiencing a wall of resistance, or it feels that things haven't been going quite as quickly as you would like towards those aims and ambitions, I think the mood music will get easier from here on in. But the new moon, which occurs on Sunday, could connect you to your instincts like never before, and in a very valuable way. Passion is sometimes confused with a kind of aggression, but actually passion's about really living our life to the max in the way we want. And I think this combination of the new moon in the tender location of the 12th house for you and its connection to your ruler can bring about from deep within you what focus you need to have on the particular strands that are truly meaningful to you. It's been a real pleasure being with you. If you'd like to ascend above your zodiac sign and embrace personal astrology and understand what makes you tick beyond just where your sun's located, please see the link beneath this video where you can order your personal character analysis and also your 12-month forecast, and also achieve a 30% discount, or you can choose to have a one-to-one personal consultation with me. But for now, good luck and goodbye.